A trip to Europe may be very costly. And how many dollars would it take you to find a week in London or Paris given that you have a strict travel budget? Well, we can suggest some really good options for your next vacation in Europe. We have discovered different locations which are affordable as the countries in Thailand, even as scenic as those of Spain, Greece, or Italy, under their cost of living comprising food, accommodation, and transportation. Here is a list of the top 10 most cost-efficient countries in Europe. I was willing to spend about $30 a day to travel. Full screen your TV, laptop, or mobile to fully enjoy this video. This is the first choice. 1. Croatia. The final destination on the list of low costs is Croatia. It has beautiful beaches, medieval cities, and stunning landscapes, and thus one has much to explore here. It is easy to spend hours in the swimming pool and relax. Still, you can even visit places like Var and Brnik, which are islands. The big cities might be very expensive, but Split, which is a city on the Adriatic Sea, is far cheaper. In this case, everything is affordable, including food, drinks, and transport. Therefore, spending your money a bit further in this country will be very easy and hence have all the opportunities of doing more. So we have to shuttle off now to our next stop, Lithuania. Lithuania will make an excellent value destination in your next vacations. It is one of the smaller European countries with a population of 2.8 million. Majestic River Neris is at the foot of the capital Vilnius with its unique atmosphere. The food is extremely cheap in Lithuania. You can spend about 10 euros on a complete meal inclusive of drinks. Looking at accommodation, you can get a place to stay as cheap as 15 euros a night to even as high as 30 euros. It is ideal for a low-cost trip just like this. Next we have Hungary. Hungary is a marvelous travel destination, primarily due to delightful locals. Most are speaking English, hence transport is easy. A small town might charge $15 a night, and for meals you might pay between $8 and $15. Make sure not to miss the homemade goulash, a tasty meat, vegetable, and paprika stew. As the city of baths, Budapest has a variety of thermal baths, some of which dates back to the 16th century. The price of admission is typically about 10 euros. So we proceed to Poland now. Poland is full of history and culture which awaits to be uncovered. Krakow is an ancient city characterized by good architectural conservation. Those who love outdoor life will get an opportunity to engage in activities such as hiking, skiing, and even rock climbing in the Tatra Mountains. The cost of living in Poland is very cheap as compared to other European countries. You are going to stay in a place that costs you about $15 a night, and the meal can cost you less than $10 in most restaurants. The food is mouth-watering, and you can get your full meals at a very good price. Next, Montenegro. Montenegro. It has beautiful beaches, lakes, mountains, and national parks in Montenegro, an ideal place to be when one loves nature. The diversity of the countryside, which includes the coastal part on the one hand and the north, which is mountainous, is vast. On arrival, be sure not to miss out on Kotor, a gorgeous fortified town on the Adriatic coast. Food at these establishments is relatively cheap. Say, a soup and some sandwiches cost approximately $3, or a full meal $10. Hotels begin at only $30 per night in such towns as Podgorica or Kotor. Next we have Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina is characterized by breathtaking scenery, medieval towns together with friendly people. Housing is affordable with most hostels and hotels having quite affordable prices. The farmers' markets in the country are also an excellent way of getting hold of some fresh fruits and pastries to go. Bosnia can even afford to sell a traditional meal at as low as $10, and even better, you do not have any taxes or service charges added to your restaurant bills, so you get what you pay. Now we will speak about Serbia. Serbia has rich, lovely sceneries like mountains, forestry. The capital Belgrade is a lively city with parks and green territories. At a budget, you could expect to pay about $25 a day and about $40 to be on a more middle-range vacation. Round-trip travel and food can be done for under $10 per person. Serbia is certainly worth a visit in case you value a cheap vacation in Europe. Next, Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a country that is usually associated with beautiful scenery and welcoming people. It is actually a perfect destination where people can engage in outdoor sports such as hiking and biking since it has a Mediterranean climate, which means moderate winters and warm summers. The prices of living in Bulgaria are unbelievably cheap. An accommodation costing less than $15 a night and a meal in a local restaurant can cost as high as just $5. Why not hop in a quick train to Istanbul, some $15 away? So let us go to Romania. Romania is not as well known as other places in Europe. Nevertheless, it is worth visiting. Bucharest has good historic architecture and juicy nightlife. Another destination that should not be missed relates to the Castle of Dracula, which can be found in Transylvania. The cost of accommodation is quite cheap here, between $10 and $15 a night. A meal costs less than $5 and a beer only $1.50. Romania is a secret to low-cost travelers. Finally, Albania. Albania has the same historical interest and beautiful beaches as, say, Spain or Italy, but there is no mass of people. Frankly, the food is extremely affordable. The meals cost approximately $4 per head, and a beer at a lounge is nearly $1. Mid-range accommodation costs an average of $30 a night, though you can get even cheaper rooms up to $10 to $15. Thanks, you have read. In case you have been to any of these countries, tell us about your experience by leaving a comment. Please share, like, and subscribe to this channel to get more travel tips.